If you've ever walked out of a meeting thinking, why didn't that land the way I thought it would? Well, you are not alone. And a missing piece might be something no one's actually ever taught you. Let's talk about executive presence. I'm going to be honest. Most of the advice out there is vague at best and performative at worst. It's not about charisma. It's not about having a big personality. And it's definitely not about trying to be somebody you're not. Executive presence is not an X factor.
It's a resounding no.
It's a skill set. You don't need to become louder, slicker, or more executive-y, but you do need to become more intentional about how you're perceived. Because in high-stakes situations, perception is the playing field. Executive presence lives in 3 places. I call them 3 buckets. First, how you show up. That's your physical energy, your posture, your voice, how you enter a room or log on to a Zoom. Do you look comfortable in your own skin? Or subtly rushed, distracted, tense? Second, how you connect. This is where emotional intelligence comes in. Can you read the room? Do people feel that you're present, not just physically there, but genuinely with them? Are you the kind of communicator who builds trust or just delivers information? And third, how you communicate. This is the message side, but it's more than just the words. Are you clear? Do you structure your points in a way that makes people want to follow? Do you speak with confidence, or do you kind of just trail off and hope they get the point? None of these buckets are about being theatrical. They're about harmony. Because when even one of these layers is out of sync, people feel it, and your credibility starts leaking energy. Most people can't see these gaps in themselves. You might feel confident, but come across as hesitant. You might think you're being clear, but sound vague to the room. You might believe you're showing up with warmth, but signal hesitation or defensiveness instead. What you intend doesn't always match how you land. Well, that's not a personal flaw, it's a gap in perception. Most of us can't fully see how we come across, but the people around us, they can. They respond to what they perceive, not what we mean. Next time you're heading into a meeting or a high-stakes moment, try this quick self-scan. Ask yourself, how do I want to enter the space? Am I going to be calm and grounded or rushed and apologetic? Where's my eye line on screen? Is it slightly above? Or is it bouncing around between notes and the chat and somebody else? When I speak, do people lean in and stay with me? Or do I feel like I'm gently being brushed out? These seem like small things, but they shape how you're seen, and they often shift before the content has a chance to land. One of the fastest ways to start shifting perception? Body language. Not to perform, not to pose, but to connect what you're saying with how you're showing up. When your stance, your gestures, your stillness match your message, you don't have to work as hard to hold the room. Executive presence isn't a trick. It's the sum of 1,000 small choices, all of which you can learn. You don't need to change who you are, but you do need to stop leaving your presence to chance. Let's make sure your signals match.